Full body.
Oh.
You could actually say this is the Kayla show if you want.
Really? No, because too much pressure to be like an extra character then. Because
Alright, then don't.
then don't, girl.
Don't
Do it.
So I'm just gonna be chilling here.
Wait.
Don't worry
Aww. Oh. Can you get it?
Oh no.
I see it. I see it.
I lost it. Oh,
It's,
there it is. There it is.
Yeah. No, just hold still. It'll come to you.
Okay. As it flies for.
Kayla, stand in your spot.
Do you want me to look at multiple angles?
No, you're only
Only
ever
looking
looking
at
at
that
that.
one. Did you really?
Yeah, good job.
Where do I do with this?
There's a towel right there.
Okay.
Well done.
Well done, sir.
Well done, sir.
Fast food
Okay, just to remind myself, founder flow is the hinge and then the drop down.
No, arms up. Arms up.
Okay, there we go. Arms up. And then you drop down.
Yeah.
Weight in the heels.
I might be right here writing workouts, so don't.
You don't make
So,
me
like-
feel all nervous sitting
Really?
there. Yeah, are you kidding? You're
There's
like,
something you do.
do I?
Yeah, right in the middle one. You might need your finger. Oh, you got it. Good
Did
job.
I? Oh, good.
Well, I'll make it a deal. Let me be here for like
That's fine.
a couple minutes, and then I'll leave.
Okay.
I just have to make sure it goes. So we, you press record,
Mm-hmm.
and we put it on hold. Talk.
Hello, good morning.
Perfect. It's working.
Okay.
The only thing we have to be cautious of is that
Okay.
that can happen if it's on your back and you're like doing like lying down stuff. So if you're ever just concerned that it popped out, just check it, just feel it.
Okay.
It's not weird. But yeah, like having it kind of like off the side, like right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and is it on?
Excuse me.
Does it have to be on hold still, or
Yes, it's always on hold.
all on hold? Okay.
Because that makes, so you can touch any button and nothing happens.
Good.
Put it like right there. Because we don't, no, back a little bit further. Good. Because you put it right on the side, it looks like you have some weird growth. It's not very
Not
attractive.
cute.
Not cute. We all gotta be cute. Okay. First one always takes a few minutes to just kind of get set up and all comfortable with. You good?
Yep.
You know the whole routine?
See, stretch.
I told him to laugh at your jokes, even if they're not funny. So.
You should have told him that. Then I just feel really awkward when you didn't laugh. Be like better
I have a
comedic
That would be
relief.
great. And we're working on a genuine laugh, so
Yeah.
we're good.
You're working on a genuine laugh. Oh. I'm here with my friend Michael. Today he's working on his genuine laugh. Oh man.
Alright, I'll just be here for a couple minutes.
Okay, and then when I start, you want me to?
Yeah, title, 3 big claps.
Okay.
Am I turning?
As soon as she's like, okay, let's get into the workout.
Yeah.
Tuck the wire in. So you don't have like a little tail.
All right then. No weird growths showing.
Oh, you look good, girl.
Okay, cool.
You just took a step forward. Take a step. Right in your X position.
There
Is
should
that
be
it?
like a little. Okay. So here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Okay. So this is True Method Workout Level 1, number 4. Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm here with Michael, and today we have a full body workout for you. We're going to do a warm up, and then we're going to get into some circuits, and then we'll do a warm down, cool down at the end. So to start with the warm up, we're going to start with a lunge stretch. We're going to start with our right leg first. So step forward. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe. Then you're going to bring your arms up. Make sure that your hips are square and level. arms up, and then we're gonna stretch our side body across our right leg. So you should feel this along the left side of your side body. Remember to breathe. Okay, come back to center and step forward. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So step your right leg back, paying attention to the alignment of your knee over your ankle. Make sure that your right leg, your toes are touching the ground and your heel is lifted. Square up your hips and then bring your arms up above your head. We're going to do the same thing. Grab your right wrist and lean over your your left side. You should feel a nice yummy stretch along your right side body. Remember to take deep breaths. Okay, step forward. And we're going to get into some squats. So bring your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Toes pointing forward. And then we're just going to get into it. So make sure you're pressing your knees out. Drop your booty back, arms out in front of you. And come back up. We'll do a couple of these. So good for you today for making it to your mat, showing up for yourself, getting the blood flowing. And we're going to make sure we get you a nice full body workout. We're going to do a little extra focus on core today. Okay. When you come up to the top of the squat, make sure you squeeze your booty, engage those glutes. Okay. And I've lost count, so we might have done more than 10. You're welcome. Okay. Last one and up. Now we're going to do a founder flow. So bring your feet directly underneath your hip points. We're going to hinge from the waist, keeping that neutral spine, and we're going to bring our arms up above our head. Make sure to don't tuck your booty in like a Pilates style. You want to make sure that you maintain that natural curvature in your spine. And knit your rib cage down so your ribs aren't sticking out. Really reach from the crown of your head. And then we're going to drop our arms forward into forward fold, hinging from the hips. Waves in your heels. Should feel it along the backs of your legs. Should feel really good. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. And then with a straight spine, neutral spine, you're going to bring your palms to your shins. Remember to bring that booty back, and then we're going to hinge and we're going to come all the way back up. And we're going to do that whole sequence one more time. So we're going to start again with the lunge with stepping our right foot forward. Okay, do that same stretch. Hips square, reach up and over. Okay, get on the left side.
Good. Pause. Cut.
Remember to go too slow?
No, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
So do a cut to the camera. Also that.
Cut.
No, that felt great. You guys look great.
Oh,
Your
good.
squats feel good.
Oh yeah, I was definitely focusing on these out too, and then depth, because I know my first one's probably a little deep.
Pass to the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't because you have good form. His
Yeah.
form isn't as good
Okay.
when he goes past
Gotcha.
certain points.
Yeah, once I go faster,
Yeah.
I can't.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. We make sure he's good. Cool. If you need anything, just open up the door and come
Cool.
back in.
Do you have any feedback for me with that sequence?
How'd it feel?
Good. I feel like I'm not talking enough.
Seemed fine to me.
Okay, cool.
I mean, talk more if you want.
Okay.
Whatever's comfortable. I mean, you always gotta think like, there's someone working out here too, so they're like kind of paying attention to you.
But they're mostly just in their body.
Kind of.
Like,
Mhm.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like talking's good, but also like some silence every now and then. It's just like they're doing their shit. Like,
Especially in the lunge, I would be doing the lunge like, oh god, am I doing it
Yeah,
right?
the
yeah,
whole
exactly.
little
Yeah,
dance.
exactly. That's how most people are.
Yeah.
So kind of whatever flows naturally for me. Yeah. Have fun, you guys.
Thanks.
Give me a second to get some shit.
Definitely jumping in the pool today, just FYI.
Alright.
Alright.
Do it. Michael, you're welcome to as well.
I gotta work.
Fuck that shit.
That's my shower. So like go dip in the pool and then go move all my stuff.
My day usually ended at like 9 p.m.
You're what?
My day.
Oh yeah. Mine have been ending at 10:30 lately, so I feel yeah.
Just be careful of the mic if you ever go down your back.
Okay.
Yeah.
left off, and we're gonna start over with the lunge stretch on the
Okay.
right side.
Right side? Maybe left side? No.
Yeah,
Switching the
right.
switching the right.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this one again
Okay.
because we just because it's easier.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay.
Got it.
So, okay, we're starting again.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do that whole sequence again one more time. So stepping forward with your right foot. Drop your left foot back. Make sure your knee is not moving over your toes, it's over your ankle. You're gonna square your hips, make sure they're level. And what I mean by that is that you're not dropping down into one hip, right? Michael's doing a really good job demonstrating having level hips. Bring your arms up. And then we're gonna stretch over the right side. Oh yeah, that feels good. It's morning time for us here, so this is feeling really, really yummy this morning. Okay, step forward, and then we're gonna step our right foot back. Lunge stretch on the left side, keeping those hips level. Arms up, and we're gonna go full arm. Stretch over onto our left side. And if you're wiggling around, that's okay. We're just getting started, getting ourselves into our bodies and focusing on our breath today. Okay, come back up, step forward. We're gonna get right into squats, so bring your legs a little wider than hip distance apart, toes pointed forward. Arms up here by your abdomen, and then go ahead and drop your booty down, arms out, and then come back up, squeeze your booty at the top. Really, it's kind of an explosive movement, so really pushing through your heels, driving through your heels as you come up. Okay, let's do 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then we'll do founder flow again, so bring your feet directly underneath your hip points. And we're gonna hinge forward from our waist, neutral spine, arms extend, keeping integrity of your natural curvature in your spine. That's the most important thing here is how we're gonna really build a functional, strong core strength. Just hold this for a little while. Make sure you're grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet, gripping the mat through your shoes. Maybe you're exercising barefoot today, I don't know. And then we're gonna hinge forward and release. Reach for the floor. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Really putting the weight on the backs of your heels, and feeling that stretch along the back side of your legs. And then we're gonna come up with a halfway lift. You're gonna have a neutral spine, palms to your shins, stick your booty back, and then hinging from your waist, we're gonna come all the way up. Okay, so that's our warm up. We're gonna start with circuit number 1. We're gonna do it 3 times, and we're gonna start with a hinge with weights. So go ahead, if you have kettlebells, grab those. Michael's gonna demonstrate this workout or this specific exercise with his kettlebells. I'm gonna use dumbbells. And what we're going to do is we're going to come into that same hinge position that we just did in Founder's Flow with our weights, right? So gripping down with all 4 corners of your feet hip width distance apart, and just hinging from our hips, right? Hinging from your waist. Neutral spine, maintaining the 3 natural curves in your spine. Reach through the crown of your head. You're just gonna hold, your core is engaged. You should really feel it, you're tight, your abs engaging, activating through this pose. A little micro bend in your knees. Okay, go ahead and come up. Now we're gonna do pull downs, and Michael's gonna demonstrate pull downs for you. So come on over here, Michael. So this is a really great exercise for building back strength. It's also really great if you ever go to the gym and lift heavier weights. It's a great warm-up. So as you can see, Michael's doing a really good job. He is maintaining a really perfect straight spine here, neutral spine. You can see the natural curves here. He's got, he's using his arms. He's bringing them from the top of his head down, pulling them all the way down through to about 90 degree or maybe a little more from his arms cut. Sorry. We're gonna have to do this over. I have no idea what to say for this one.
Okay, so for this,
Cut.
on this, I would say something about engaging your like upper back and lats,
Up, back, and left.
Yes.
Thank you.
because when you're pulling down,
We're gonna grow the wings.
Yeah.
Is that okay if I touch
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
So-
Cool.
yeah, I mean you could feel them engaged right there
Right.
when I pull.
Right. So you're
So-
gonna have a grip like this. You
Yeah.
Straight arms. Pull
Yeah.
down.
And then coming up above the head zone, I'm going to stretch the muscle and then re-engage it.
Okay.
And then you can talk about using the resistance band. There's always tension,
Right.
increasing tension as you pull,
Yes.
releasing it.
Okay. Great. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So then start from here.
Yeah, just start
Okay.
from there. Okay, so after our hinge, we're gonna do band pull downs, and I'm gonna have Michael demonstrate that exercise for you. So go ahead and grab a resistance band, and you're gonna come into a hinge position like Michael, and you're gonna grip straight arms, and you're just gonna engage from your lats and your upper body muscles here, and pull down. He's doing a great job. Go ahead and pull down. Great. So the resistance band is helping to add resistance, which is making this a little more effective at building strength along your upper body. So we'll go ahead and we'll do 5 more of these. He's doing a great job. You can see that Michael is maintaining that lovely neutral spine alignment. So he has the natural curves here. Okay, do 1 more. Okay, great. Now we're gonna get into planks. So you can do this on your forearms. I'm gonna do it on my palms today. And you're gonna bring your wrists, your palms, spread them nice and wide underneath your shoulders, right? And you're gonna, it's important when you're in plank that you aren't collapsing into your joints like this. You wanna make sure that you're really pushing away from your mat, pushing away from the ground. Maintaining that neutral spine position. Core is engaged here. You feel it in your legs as well. Make sure you're pushing into all 10 knuckles on your palms. And remember that your neck is an extension of your spine, right? So we don't want any limp heads here. We just want to remember to keep your gaze focused a little bit ahead of you. Just gonna do 10 seconds here left. You can do anything for 10 seconds, you got this. Remember to keep breathing. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We're gonna do that same circuit 2 more times. So we're gonna start with the hinge with weights. Let's go ahead and grab your weights. And we're gonna get right into it. You're gonna go ahead and hinge, stick your booty back. Make sure you're not tucking your tailbone under. Draw your ribs down. Core is engaged, reaching through the crown of your head. You really feel your ab muscles turning on here. Mine are starting to burn. I don't know about you guys, but I'm certainly feeling it. Make sure you have a micro bend in your knees. No locked knees here. And just hang out there, just breathe. Check in with your alignment. Are you drawing your navel towards your spine? Can you find more strength? Can you find more space in your body to lengthen through the crown of your head? Three, 2, 1. Come on up, hinging from your hips. We're going to go into band pull downs. I'll have Michael demo this exercise for you again. So you can see he's hinging from his hips first. pulling down. He's doing an excellent job. Thank you, Michael. So this is really good for your lats, right? So growing your wings. And over time, as you strengthen this muscle, it's going to give your body more of an hourglass shape, if you will. So ladies, if you want to, fake a slimmer waist, it's good to work on your lats. Doing a great job. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay. Get right into planks. I'm going to go down onto my forearms this time. If you like hanging out in planks on your palms, you're welcome to do so, whichever feels good to you today. And if you're doing it on your forearms, just make sure that your elbow points are directly underneath your shoulders, really pressing through the space in the back between your scapulas, really pushing up. This is a full body engagement exercise, right? So you're feeling it in your legs, you're feeling it in your abs. Maybe you're starting to shake a little bit. That's really good. You're building some strength there. Remember to breathe. Engage your core. Nice, long, neutral spine. You got it, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Okay, great. And we're going to do it one more time. Get right back into it with our hinge. Grab your weights, dumbbells or kettlebells. If you want to up level, just grab heavier weights. Okay, so here we go. Hinge forward. Core engaged. Neutral spine. Long through the neck. And remember to breathe, guys. It's so important. Really challenge you this exercise too. When you find your edge, keep breathing really deeply. It's going to help your body stay more relaxed and help you stay focused as you push yourself through these exercises today. Core engaged. Micro bend in the knees. Just hold on to it here for another 10 seconds. You got it. It's helpful when you're in this position to just pick a spot on the floor, a little 6 inches in front of you, and just kind of look at it. Helps you maintain that long neck. Okay, go ahead and come out of it. Okay, and we're going to do band pull downs one more time. So when you're working with resistance bands, it's really important that when you're pulling down, you're not just letting the band pull your arms back, right? It's engaged all the way down and all the way up too. You're going to feel it, again, in your upper back muscles. This is a really, really great warm-up if you're going to do heavier lifting at a gym. Michael's doing a great job, you guys. Let's do 5 more all together. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And we're going to get down into plank the last time here. Okay, so once you get set up, go ahead and get right into it. Elbows or wrists directly underneath your shoulders. Really pressing away from your mat. Don't fall into your joints. Don't fall into your bones. That's really important here. If your booty is sticking up, make sure that you're bringing it down into a neutral alignment here. Extend through the crown of your head. The crown is the top of your skull, your cranium. Pick a point just in front of you to gaze at. Keep breathing. If you're shaking, that's good. You're building tone, you're building strength. That's what we're here today. Engage your core. 10 more seconds, guys. Really pushing through the space behind your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Great job. Now we're going to get into circuit number 2. And we're going to start with squats. So grab your weights. And we're going to hold them up here. So you can do it like this. You can, Michael's demoing with the kettlebells. If that's too heavy to do 2 kettlebells, you can also hold, or 1 dumbbell, you can also hold it like this, like do goblet squats that way. So Michael's going to demo that. I'm going to use my dumbbells here, and we're going to do 10 squats all together. So bring your feet a little wider than hips distance, toes pointed forward. And when we squat down, you really want to push your knees out. Drop your booty down if you have proper form. Keep your spine aligned and come back up. When you explode up, you really want to engage your booty. Squeeze your glutes. That's how we're going to grow really nice, strong glutes there, which are like the powerhouse muscles, right? They're engaged. That feels good. You feel it in your booty? I sure do. Do you feel it, Michael? I've lost count, guys. You're welcome. We're gonna do 6 more. 5. Remember to breathe. Maybe exhale at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're gonna get into rows. So we're gonna come into hinge position like we've been doing this whole workout here. And so we're coming into like we were with the hinge, but this time we're going to add a narrow row, right? So keeping your elbows tucked next to your rib cage when you pull back. Squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. I like to exhale at the top. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Make sure that you're engaging your core here, guys. We're really building off of that first exercise we were doing, practicing with the weighted hinge. Engage, exhale. Micro bend in your knees. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, and now we're going to do band pull apart. So grab a resistance band. I'm going to use the green one today. Michael looks like he's going to use the red. Now with the resistance bands, you get what you put into it. So just like we were talking about with the band pull downs, when you're pulling across, you also want to maintain control as you're bringing the band back to center, right? I don't want any of this like rubber band action, right? That's not doing anybody any good. So grab your bands, and if you want a little more resistance, grab closer together. If you want a little less, widen your grip. And we're just going to go ahead and pull across. If you feel engagement on the backs of your shoulder blades. Take a moment while you're doing this exercise to check in with your breath. Are you breathing deeply? Are you paying attention to your alignment? Are you thanking yourself for showing up today to love yourself and get your blood circulating, get a little exercise in? Okay, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right back into weighted squats. Let's go. Okay, so once you've grabbed your weights, bring them to center. Knees a little wider than hips. We'll get right into it. Drop your booty down, press up, engage. Making sure your chest is lifted, your heart shining forward, shoulders back and down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, let it lift. It's a really explosive movement, very athletic moment. It is an athletic moment. It's also an athletic movement. pressing your knees out as you go down, making sure that your knees are not going over your toes. If you need a second to check in with your body, check in with your movement, make sure you're doing it properly, that's very important. Let's do 3 more. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Back into narrow rows, so come into hinge position. Neutral spine, core engaged, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Michael's doing a great job over there. Maintain that micro bend in your legs. Long neutral spine, core is engaged. Pinch between your shoulder blades at the top. We're breathing heavy over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're definitely getting workout too. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Grab your bands. We're going to do band pull aparts. So arms extended out in front of you and just pull across. Engage the whole way. You should really feel this like a pinching between your shoulder blades on your back. Okay, we'll do 5 more all together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more time through the circuit. You guys are doing great. Keep up with us if you can. Grab your weights, getting right back into squats. Here we go. Legs wider than hips distance. Bring your weights up to your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down your spine. We're just going to get right into it. Drop your booty down. Press your knees out. Squeeze at the top. Feeling good. We're almost done with squats, guys. Growing the peach today. Keep your chest lifted. Michael's doing an excellent job. He is breathing. Look at his form. If you need help, make sure that your form is mirroring his. 5, 4, squeeze your booty at the top, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back into rows. Hinge from your waist, neutral spine. Let's get right into it. And lift and lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Whenever I do rows like this, I kind of feel like my arms look like grasshopper legs when they come up next to my abdomen. It's a nice little movement cue to make sure that you're doing it right. You really want to pull your arms in next to your rib cage. Extend through the crown of your head. Core is engaged. We're almost done here. Last time here. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop your weights or place them down gently. And we're going to grab our bands or pull aparts. Arms out in front of you, nice tight grip. We just get right into it. Extend and release. Nice controlled movement here. Feel it along your back body. Maybe you feel it a little bit in your shoulders. Remember to breathe. Remember to smile, maybe. Okay, 3 more. 2. And 1. You guys are doing a great job. Here we go. Okay. Cut. I need some water.
Okay.
Do you want some water?
Sure.
Okay. It's not as awkward as I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I've never led any class before, so. Thanks for bearing with me.
Fine. You're doing good.
Thank you. You're doing great.
Fine. Oh my god.
Did you find this through Craigslist?
Yeah.
Me too.
I was thinking about leaving my part-time job because I want to find something remote or
Oh,
something
yeah.
more interesting. So this came up.
Mm-hmm. It's great getting paid to do something I do anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So deadlifts, standing wood chopper, push-ups. Okay. So, okay.
Good deal. Standing deadlift.
Yeah, deadlift, and then the wood choppers,
Yep.
you want to
Somewhere
come
there.
across like that. Right, so you just,
Here.
yeah, it's a pretty natural movement. You're just kind of
Got it.
pushing off that
Yeah.
leg. And we'll do like 10 on each side. Okay. I forget what the cue he gave me is to,
3 class?
that's just to cue up the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're back. All right, so now we're gonna get into our third and final circuit of the workout today. And we're gonna start with deadlifts. So grab a heavy set of weights, or whatever weight feels good to you. Michael's gonna demo this exercise with his kettlebells. I'm using dumbbells. And to set this up, we're gonna bring our legs a little bit wider than hips distance, toes pointed forward. And it's a little bit different than a squat, because we're holding our weights here. So we're gonna come down, make sure your knees do not go over your toes, and then come back up. So the difference here, we're still engaging our glutes and our hamstrings. It's a compound movement, but the difference is we're not holding our weights up at our chest like we were with the squats, right? Keeping your chest lifted, your weight is in your heels. Remember to breathe. As Michael is reminding me over there. Let's do 5 more. Here we go. 4, 3, you got it. Here we go. 2, squeeze your booty at the top. Let's do 1 more. 1. Okay, now we're going to do standing wood choppers. I'm actually going to get a smaller weight for this one. You can use dumbbell or kettlebell for this movement. We're going to do 10 on each side. So stand maybe feet about shoulder width distance apart. And we're gonna, this movement is just like a little rotation with the weight. So we're going to come down on our left side and extend and twist through to our right. You can see Michael's form. He's doing such a good job. And you kind of come down on one side, twist, extend, and breathe. All right, so when you get into it, 3, we're going to do about 10. Really feeling this in your arms and your abs. It's a really dynamic movement. All right, 3 more. Now we're going to get on to the other side. And 1. Okay, switch sides. So we started on our left or right side, I don't know. Just do the other side you didn't do. So here we go, right into it. And twist, extend. Remember to breathe. If you need to take a moment to pause the video and check your form, please do so. If this is a new movement, that's okay. You know, it can take a little while to get it down. It can feel awkward at first. Really want to make sure you're pushing through your right leg and twisting. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay. Now we're going to do everybody's favorite push-ups. So come down to your mat, spread your palms out wide like starfish, place them underneath your shoulders, and we'll just get right into it. We're going to do 10 all together. 1, 4, 5, 6, remember to breathe, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. Let's get back into it with the deadlift. I'm grabbing my heavy weights here. If you feel confident in that you're doing your form properly, I welcome you to challenge yourself with heavier weights. If you're still working on your form, please stick to a weight that feels comfortable to you. We're just going to get right into it. Here we go. Michael is doing a wonderful job over there. Make sure your knees are not going over your toes. Keep your chest lifted, core engaged. Really explode as you're standing up. Breathing. Squeeze your booty at the top, your glutes. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and we're going to get into wood choppers. Again, I'm grabbing the lighter weight for this exercise. Here we go. We're going to start, drop down on the right and move over to the left. So here we go. Really getting nice rotation through your core. Exploding off of that right foot and twisting. You can check Michael's form if you need to. If you have any questions about what it should look like. Remember to smile and breathe. Or don't smile, you can be mad at me, but I hope you're having a good time. I'm definitely breaking a sweat. I think Michael is too. Okay, we'll do 1 more and then we'll go to the other side. Okay, other side, here we go. There we go. Michael had to remind me how to do that one that time. Almost there, guys. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, core engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Right into push-ups. Here we go. You've got this. If a regular push-up is a little challenging for you, you can drop down to your knees. Michael can show you how to do that variation. We'll just get right into it. Maintaining really strong core throughout this exercise. Pushing away from your mat. Remember to breathe. Neutral spine. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's do 1 more time through this circuit. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Okay. Deadlifts. Here we go. Grab your weights. Legs a little wider than your shoulders or your hips. Toes pointing forward. Here we go. Drop your booty down. Chest lifted. Really squeeze your glutes at the top. Michael's doing an excellent job breathing. Inhale, exhale. This is it's a compound movement, which means you're activating multiple major muscle groups every time you go into the deadlift. Building tone, building strength. Okay, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Wood choppers. Here we go. We're going to start on the left side this time. Mix it up. Really engaging your core as you reach through the top of the twist. Are you breathing? Are you smiling? Are you thanking yourself for showing up today, for taking time to come to your mat? And give yourself some love. Getting your heart rate up. So good. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into the other side. Let's do 5 more all together. 5, 4, 3, really twisting through your abdomen, 2, and 1. Okay, push-ups, here we go. And all together, down, and up, down, up. Really get in a rhythm. I find it helps to exhale when I push away from my mat. Two more, here we go. 1 more. Good job. Okay, great job through all those circuits. We're gonna get into a little bit of abs and arms. We're gonna start with some flutter kicks, but I'm gonna add in something a little different. We're gonna start laying on our backs, just like so, and we're gonna bring our legs like they're up against a wall, toes flexed towards you, and arms laying flat on the mat beside you. And we're just gonna engage your core, try to keep your spine along the ground, along your mat, and lower your legs about 30 degrees and hold. And another 30, and hold, core engaged. And then lower to a hover, bring up your chin to look at your toes, and we're gonna do flutter kicks. Keep that core engaged, keep breathing. Building that strong core is really gonna help us move properly throughout the day, help us feel strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it. 6, smile and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. Lower 30 degrees and hold. Lower another 30 and hold. Keep breathing, keep your core engaged, and lower to a hover, and we're gonna flutter kick. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. So now we're gonna do leg lifts. So we can start right where we are, laying on the ground, arms by your side, and we're just gonna lift our legs, just like we did with the fluttering, and lower, and lift, exhale, and lower. Keep the small of your back on the mat, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower. drop our right leg down, keep our left leg in its lifted position, and then bring the right leg back up, drop the left, bring it back up, drop the right. Remember to breathe, guys, you got it. We're almost there. And lift, lower the right, lift, lower the left. Let's do one more time on each side. Lower the right, and lift, lower the left, and lift. Great job. I know Michael and I are definitely breathing pretty heavily over here. Good job with core. That's always my favorite. Good job, Michael. We're both sweating and breathing heavily. Now grab a lighter set of weights. We're going to do some curls to press. So get up on your mat. I'm going to use my 5-pound weights. Michael's going to use his kettlebells. So we're going to do bicep curls. Make sure you have your core is engaged through here. Micro bending your knees, neutral spine, all the usual things in our checklist here. Go ahead and curl and then press up above your head. And really move slowly throughout this movement, you guys. It's really important to make sure you're doing it properly. You don't want to hurt yourself, right? So curl and press. Have lots of control through the whole movement, right? Curl and press up above. Come back down real slow. Feeling good. We're almost there. You're doing great. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your very busy day to show yourself some love and spend time with Michael and I. Breaking a sweat, toning our bodies, showing up. That's what counts. Let's do 3 more. Press, down, curl, press, back down. Okay, one more. Curl, press, back down. Now we're going to do tricep kickbacks. So come back into your hinge position. Michael's going to drop his weights because lighter weights on your triceps is usually a good idea, especially if you're starting out. So we're going to go ahead and hinge here. And we're going to bring our arms into that narrow row position from earlier, and we're just going to kick them back and bring them back into that narrow row position. Just do that over and over. Really feeling that along the back side of your arms. Slow and controlled movement. Don't just let the weight drop on the way down. You have a lot of control. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, good job. We're going to do the bicep curls to press and the kickbacks one more time, and then we'll warm down. So grab a heavier set of weights if you need to. And we're just going to get right into it. Here we go. Curl, press. We're almost there. You're doing great. We'll do 5 more all together. 5, 4, 3, 2, you're almost there. And final one, here we go. Curl, press. Okay, straight back into kickback. So drop a weight if you need to. Grab some lighter weights. Hinge from your waist, neutral spine, core engaged. Pull back into a row, and then we'll just right into it, the kickbacks. Let's do 6 more. You got it, almost there. Feel the burn, building muscle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Now we're going to warm down with a little stretching. You did so well today. Hopefully you're starting to feel some changes in your body. The exercises maybe are gradually starting to feel a little more comfortable as you become more familiar with them. So we're gonna stretch our hips in pigeon pose. So come into plank. I promise I'm not gonna make you hold it for too long. Come into plank, and then lift your right leg and draw your knee towards your right wrist. And you can see Michael's doing a great job. If you don't have too much flexibility, your right shin's not gonna come all the way forward. That's okay. That is fine. I can't do that either. Make sure to flex your right toes. That's gonna protect your knee joint. Come up into a proud pigeon. Make sure your hips are level. And then if it feels comfortable, come down into your forearms. You're gonna feel this along your right glute. As much as you can, make your hips level. Make sure that your left leg is pointed straight behind you. If it feels good, drop all the way down into your forearms and let your head drop. Ooh, I'm really feeling this one today. Breathe into it, guys. We did a lot of squatting today. Give your glutes some love, stretch it out, breathe into it. A couple more breath cycles here and then we'll move into the other side. Okay, gently walk your palms back towards your sides. Lift back into proud pigeon. Extend your right leg. Maybe shake it out a little bit. If that feels good, you can come into down dog. Okay, and then come back into plank. Draw your left knee in and draw it just behind your left wrist. Point your right toe straight back behind you. You can even look back behind you, make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Yeah, Michael's got it. He's doing great. Flex your your left toes. Come into proud pigeon, nice long tall spine, and fold over. Find a place that feels good to you. If it's up here in proud pigeon, that works beautifully. You can hang out here. If it feels good to come down to your forearms, you'll definitely feel a little bit more of a stretch. You should be feeling it along your left glute. If you're feeling any sensation in your knees, back out of the posture a little bit. Back into a up level it a little bit. And if it does feel good, you can fold all the way down with your forehead on the mat. And we'll just take a couple nice deep breaths here. Breathe into any sensation you may feel in your left side. We're slowing it down here today. We did such a good job. We worked really hard in that exercise we all went through together. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking time out of your day to take care of your body, to be present in your body, to check in with your breath. And then inhale, bring your palms back to your side and slowly come out of the posture just the same way you came in. If it feels good to you, you may find yourself in a down dog, maybe shaking it out a little bit. Okay? Come back to standing. We're gonna do a lunge stretch, just like we did in the warm-up. So step your right leg forward, right? And your left leg back. Make sure your knee does not go over your right toes. Make sure your hips are square and level. You're not dropping down into one side. When you have your alignment all checked in, bring your arms up above your head, grab your right wrist and stretch over your right side. Breathe. Feel it along the left side. Okay. Come back to center and bring your hands to your waist. We're going to actually drop down onto our back left knee here. Release your toe and kind of stretch in to your hip flexor here. This feels really good. It's really important at the end of any exercise to give yourself enough time to stretch, cool your muscles down. The stretching is really going to help flush the lactic acid that can build up in your muscles and cause soreness. So this is really important for taking care of your muscles post-workout and also building flexibility, right? That's really important. We're going to back out of this just a little bit and we're going to come into half splits. So if it helps you balance, you can place your hands along the outsides of your right leg. You're actually going to straighten your leg. You can keep a little bend in there, and you're going to feel this along your hamstrings and your calves. You're going to point your toe towards you, and you're just going to fold over. Ooh-wee. Really breathe into it. This is a tough one, guys, so be gentle with yourself here. There's a lot of sensation. As you're breathing in, maybe think about extending your spine through the crown of your head. As you exhale, maybe fold a little deeper. Maybe find a little more space in the stretch. Ooh. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Just a couple more breaths. And if your breath is becoming really ragged or you find your edge, just back out just a little bit. Find what's comfortable. Listen to your body. It's trying to tell you things. And those things are important. Okay. Come back into lunge here. We're going to lift our knee and then step back up. Hinge forward. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Almost done. So bring your right leg back. Check your alignment. Are your hips square? Is your knee over your toes? If it is, bring it back. Bring your arms up over your head. Grab your right wrist and really gently fold over to the left side. Feel a nice stretch along your right side body all the way through your fingertips. Don't collapse into your left side. Really try to have integrity there. Okay, come back to center. We're going to drop our right leg. Feel a stretch along here. I'm proud of you guys. Thanks for making time to come to your mat, for hanging out with Michael and I. We're so glad that you showed up today. We just have one more stretch and then we're out. So we're going to come back into that half splits that we did on the right side. So if you need to, tent your fingers down on either side of your left leg for balance. And we're going to straighten the left leg, toes pointed forwards, pointed up towards your face. If you want a little more, you can work on straightening your leg. If you want a little less, you can keep a small micro bend. And if it's helpful to you, really think about maintaining that nice long spine through the stretch. So as you inhale, finding length. And as you exhale, maybe folding a little bit deeper. Ooh. One more breath cycle here, nice and slow. Okay, rock forward, lift your back knee. Come forward into a forward fold. Halfway lift with a straight spine, and then come all the way out. That's it for us today. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Good. Awesome. What'd you think?
Good.
Cool. Do you have
Fun.
any-
I haven't done bodyweight stuff in a long time.
Oh yeah, that's. I don't know how to turn this off. Probably just the power button, but I don't want to.
Just bring it to him.
Okay. Well done. Didn't want to erase it on accident. Oh. Knock knock. How do I turn off the mic without erasing it? Just hit the power button? Hi, you know me. Just this one or?
Yeah. Is it off hold?
It's, no, it's still on.
Take it off hold. What was it?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty easy workout, right?
That was my hip flexor at the end.
Oh, I made him do some stretches.
No, stretches were fine.
What was it that you were getting?
The hip, the flutter cake.
Oh yeah, I embellished the core section a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to do a workout like that and anything like that in a while. Good.
Should I just keep this on for the stretch series?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys have time?
I have time. What time is it?
What time
It's
is it?
like 9:40.
Oh shit, actually no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, usually the first time it just takes a little bit, like with the intro and everything.
Okay. Should we do stretch next time, or do you want to do it with me?
You want to do it by yourself?
I could do it by myself. Yeah. All by myself.
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, it was really nice to meet you, Michael.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Enjoyed myself.
If you have any feedback, I really welcome that.
The only feedback I would say is, but that's up to his discretion, is
Uh huh.